Hi, I'm Mike Brown, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to play a few basic chords when you're starting to learn the guitar, and to do this we're going to be learning how to read chord charts. So to start with, we've got 6 strings on the guitar and we'll number them 1 to 6. So the bottom string is string 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 at the top. Frets are the metal strips that go across the guitar. Again, we'll number these starting here at the top. This is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. And lastly, we'll number each finger. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now in terms of knowing where to put your fingers to play a particular chord, an chord is just where you're playing several notes all at the same time. We'll use something called a chord chart, which tells us where to put our fingers. So this chord chart is for D major, and the vertical lines going down the page represent the strings. So we have string 1, string 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The horizontal lines going across are the frets. So we've got fret 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. The numbers at the bottom tell us which fingers to use on a particular string. So our second finger on string 1 in this case, third finger on string 2 and so on. The black dots show us where to put our fingers. So we're just using 3 fingers for this particular chord. The circle or 0 tells us to play a string by itself without placing a finger on any frets. And the crosses mean we're not going to play that string. So in this case, we're not going to play string 6 or string 5. So if we go through this just one note at a time, we're going to start from string 1, place our second finger on the 2nd fret. Then on string 2, we're going to put our 3rd finger on fret 3. Then string 3, 1st finger on fret 2. And then the 4th string will play as an open string, so without placing any fingers on any frets for that string. We won't play the 5th and the 6th string, just the bottom 4, and it should sound like this. Now if you're having any problems playing chords to start with, it might be that your finger is too close or not close enough to a fret. So if your finger's quite far away, you might find it's buzzing a little bit. If it's right on top, it might buzz or sound a bit muffled like that, so you want to be just behind the fret. You want to be applying just enough pressure with each finger to push the string down to the fretboard. If you're not pushing hard enough, again, it might not play properly or there might be a bit of buzzing. So make sure you're pushing down hard enough, but no harder, because you don't want to wear your fingers out. And then last of all, you want to make sure your fingers are only touching the strings that they're on. If they're touching other strings, then it will interfere with the notes, and you might get some dud sounding notes like that. So make sure they're just on the notes that they need to be on. So at the end of this video, I'll throw up the chord charts for the 8 basic chords that are really good to learn when you're just starting guitar, because from these 8 open chords, we'll then get the shapes for all of the bar chords and other things, which we'll look at in another video. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them in the comment section below and I'll try and answer as many as I can. But until next time, thanks for watching.